It's dunamis. Right now, we're looking at the New York Liberty versus the Dallas Wings. Dallas Wings kind of, struggling this year. 6-20 record. New York Liberty, 23-4. I mean, they have three of the best players in the league. Jonquel Jones and Breonna Stewart are both former MVPs. Breonna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu is an all-star, Olympian. So there's a lot in their favor. Sabali, Alyssa Howard, Arika Gubawale, Sigris. Like, they have like good like young players. You know what I mean? So they're not Suarez. They're not like completely. They no longer have Mabry. I believe they traded her to Connecticut, but Melissa Howard with 10, Arika Gumbawale with 13, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, mostly known for the scoring, but she has 3 assists here. And then you look at the Liberty. What's going on? Appreciate the person who jumped in here and liked it as well. Appreciate you. I'm gonna see if I could if there's any messages or anything like that. Let me try to see. Appreciate the subscription, whoever. All right. Can't see if you're live, but let me see if I could see if there's any messages in the chat. All right. What's going on? How you doing? So you're good at Call of Duty? What's your name? Where you from? Oops. Sorry about that. Game's at halftime right now. Let's see. Breonna Stewart with 14-7. 7 boards and assists. Jonquel Jones with 12 points, 4 rebounds and assists. Thornton with 5, 1-1. Courtney Vandersloot, 6, 5-5. Courtney Vandersloot is an assist. One of the best players when it comes to assists. I guess Sabrina Ionescu is not playing tonight. Laney, Betnaja Laney. Maybe she's not playing as well. I got into this game late. Yeah, so surgery on her right knee for Betnaja. Sabrina Ionescu. Let me see why she's not playing tonight. I'm guessing there's some type of injury. Neck injury. Okay, Sabrina Ionescu with the neck injury, but Courtney Vandersloot is handling some of the duties at the point guard position. I'm Dylan from South Texas. How you doing, Dylan? Good to have you on here, Dylan. Appreciate you. What's your favorite Call of Duty? Anybody who's in here, this is Dunamis Ball. We're doing the Gamecast right now. The Liberty are up by 9. Just under 10 to go. Sabrina Ionescu is not playing tonight. Betnaja Laney Hamilton is also not playing tonight. But Breonna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, Courtney Vandersloot are handling business. Sabali's playing against her sister. Sister matchup right here. Marika Gubawale makes the 2 free throws. Jonquel Jones with the offensive rebound. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not as used to this style. I'm usually using ESPN, but I'm usually using ESPN, but ESPN is not working right now for some weird reason, but it's all good. It's all good. Feel free to subscribe. Trying to go live as much as possible. Have been and doing some shorts. Brianna Stewart makes the 3 off the Feinbeck assist. Natasha Howard. With the foul. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see who she fouled though. The Liberty are just kind of in control. Brianna Stewart makes both of those free throws. Kalani Brown comes out of the game for Tierra McCowan. Brianna Stewart has been playing well. She's up to probably like 18 points in this game. She has 14 points? No. 18 points. There you go. 18 points, 7 rebounds, and assists. Goomba Wale, her usual self with 13. Tasha Howard with 10. Sawali with 8. So they're not bad. They just haven't kind of found their stride this year. Natasha Howard makes the jump shot, the 15-footer. Liberty with another 2. Jonquel Jones. Courtney Vandersloot with the jumper. The 20 with the jumper. Brianna Stewart with the assist. Brianna Stewart just playing a good overall all-around game tonight. Let me know where you're from. I'm checking the chat. So if you hit me up in the chat, I'm checking. Jonquel Jones with the steal on J.C. Sheldon. Courtney Vandersloot with another jumper. Another assist from Brianna Stewart. Brianna Stewart playing well. Probably around 5 assists this game. 18 points. They're seems like from what I'm seeing here, they're just playing in a rhythm. They're playing in a flow. I mean, even without Sabrina Ionescu, they're still able to find their rhythm and find their pace. So Sabali makes a 3. You know, the thing is, like, it seems like for Dallas to get back in this, they don't want to trade stops, right? They want to get stops. They don't want to trade baskets. Rather, they want to get stops. You know, see if they could cut this to under 10, right? Get this to single digits with about 3 minutes to go, just to get a little bit of momentum going. Vandersloot with the turnover, right? You wanna take advantage of this. Ogumba Wale or so wants to get to the rim, get some easy buckets. Just making sure you're staying in nice position here. It's funny, I have Sabrina Ionescu as the thumbnail, and she's not even playing. It's all good though. It is all good though. If you're in the chat, let me know where you're from. How you living? How you feeling? How you feeling on this Tuesday, you know? Tuesday, the Tuesday flow right now. Let's see if I could get this back on ESPN. All right, let's switch back to ESPN. Boom. We're in here, baby. We're in here, baby. I mean, it's cool either way. Just I don't really know what the difference between the Gamecast and the Gamecast and the play-by-play, but it's a little more comprehensive. You know what I'm saying? When you got that Gamecast flowing. Let me know where you're from if you're in the chat. I'm checking it. I just switched over from Google. Yeah. Switched over from the Google to the ESPN, but that Google was that was decent though. I'm not gonna lie. That Google was pretty decent, man. 16-point game for New York. New York's just kind of in a rhythm. You know, no Sabrina Ionescu, but they've been kind of handling business. Timeout right now for the Wings. Just not really getting in super rhythm, but you know, it's kind of sort of how their season's been going, you know. Not really been having the smoothest of seasons this year. Um, you know, they tried to make some changes, made some trade work. It's just honestly like the Aces and the Liberty are probably the two toughest teams in the league. So no need to hang your head on this game, but this game is definitely not over, right? You got one of the best players in the league in Arika Ogunbowale. She's a national champion. She's just getting into her prime. Unfortunately, she did not make the Olympic team, but that's nothing to hold your hat on to get down about. Right? She's at 22 points a night, 4 assists, 2.7 steals. So more. Um 3 point this is actually pretty good career wise, but good to see her like rounding out her game. Low Suarez Suarez the you know, she's guys Lopez got some size. They're not playing them a lot, you know, but they have pretty much everything you need. They got Sigrist, you know, top 3 pick. I mean, she's a walking bucket. Just under 15 a night. They just got to find their rhythm. Kaylani Brown, daughter of PJ Brown, former NBA player. So, you know, they got a team here. They're not that bad a team. You know, it's just a matter of really finding their flow, finding their rhythm. And New York is just really, really tough, right? Them and Las Vegas, two best teams in the league. They're really, really those teams are stacked. Those teams are stacked. You know, they're stacked with multiple Hall of Famers at the same time. Tierra McCowan enters the game for Kalani Brown. Kennedy Burke makes the layup. Sabally misses the jumper. McCowan makes the two, though. 14-point game. Again, my thoughts. You want to get this to under double digits. So if you can get this to 9 in the next minute and a half, it's actually really a decent place to go. You want to make sure that New York doesn't get too comfortable because New York is super experienced, right? They got title experience, they got championship experience, and they're rolling. I mean, they haven't even lost 10 games this season, right? They haven't even lost 5. Sabally enters the game playing against her sister, the Sabally sisters, right? So looks like they have like a little jump ball right here. If it is a jump ball, Tasha Howard blocks the Courtney Vandersloot three. Courtney Vandersloot is playing well this game. Not only doing her normal assists, but scoring as well. Probably trying to make up for what they would be missing with Sabrina Ionescu out with a neck injury. Courtney Vandersloot, offensive rebound. She's probably got about 6 or so rebounds in this game to go along with at least 5 assists. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, let me know where you're from and where you're watching from and everything. Brianna Stewart with the miss. Liberty with the offensive rebound. I feel like the Liberty have been doing a really good job on the boards this game. I feel like that's one of the difference makers. They're both shooting decently from three. If you see it, 36% for the Liberty, 40% for for the wing. So the shooting isn't the problem. Rebounding isn't that bad of a disparity either. 29-22 in favor of the Liberty. Total turnovers 12-9. Points in the paint. They're getting crushed in the paint are Dallas, but they got those two tall players. They're just not really playing them. I guess they're more looking to develop them a little bit more. Um, Lopez and Suarez. Brianna Stewart makes the layup. She's probably up to what, 20 points now? 22 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. I thought she had more than 3 assists, but Vandersloot with 6 rebounds and 7 assists. Jonquel Jones with 12 and 7. Arika Agubawala is probably going to have a big fourth quarter. Probably going to have a big fourth quarter, but we know what she's capable of anyway, so nothing to stress about there. Brianna Stewart makes the free throw. Sabali makes the jumper. Kennedy Burke with the foul. So it seems like this game's picking up a little bit of pace right now. Let's see if I could get this to sideways feel. No. I'm gonna see how that kind of looks on there. Nah. little bit of experimentation right now, but I like the long way. Um, Marquisha Davis enters in for Kayla Thornton. All right, they're still down 12. New York Liberty are still up 12. A little under 3 to go. 2.5, a little over 2.5 to go. I mean, Arika Gubawale is an explosive scorer, so we know she can get hot. She's going to need to get hot. I think she's probably going to need to get close to 30. And I think she would have needed to, really have an explosive game to keep this one kind of close. There you go. Right on target. If they can get this under 10 with a minute 30 to go, keeps them in the game. Let me know your thoughts if you're in the chat. Let me know what you're thinking. But there we go. Right? 10-point game. Sabali with a defensive rebound. Sabali's having a good game, though. She's having a good game. I know she's happy to see her sister to sister, sisterly love right now. It's always cool when you can play against your sibling. I'm sure they had some good battles and good games growing up against one another. And anybody who's in here, this is Dunamis Ball, usually dropping shorts every day. Trying to get as many shorts every day, going live. Different kinds of lives. I've been doing a lot of game casting, so feel free to hop in. Did a lot of Olympics, and anybody who asks me questions, I'll give you my opinions. Sabali makes the free throw, 2-2. She commits the foul. Brianna Stewart misses the free throw. Rebound by the New York Liberty. Jonquel Jones is back in the game by taking over for Sabali. This game is still under 10, so Brianna Stewart makes the free throw. Natasha Howard misses. This is where Dallas wants to be, as they grow this season, next season, others, in the future, they just want to make sure they're able to stay within games. And then as they're getting better and they're improving, since they're a young team, they want to be able to learn to close out. You're playing against a veteran team. You're playing against one of the better teams in the league. So you want to make sure you're being as consistent as possible. I'm checking the chat just in case if anybody is saying anything. I'm trying to stay abreast of what's going on there. 9-point game. I give Dallas their credit. They've been staying in it. The Liberty have been doing a good job, though. They're a veteran team, one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league. Record-wise, they're probably the best team in the league, but the Aces, the Las Vegas Aces, have been the Las Vegas Aces. They have really been I would say they're coming on as of late. So yeah, anybody who's tuning in, Dallas is making a good comeback against arguably the best team in the league. So it's one of those things where when you're a young team, you want to be able to stay within games, stay close, and learn to close out. That's what I'm thinking for the rest of the season. If Dallas just works on their mistakes, works on being consistent. Brianna Stewart makes 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 8-point game. You want to you want to keep this lead if you're New York, and if you're And if you're Dallas, you want to make sure this is under 10-point game. Maddie Cyrus, the Villanova legend, one of the greatest scorers in college basketball during her time. She was just so consistent. Kayla Thornton enters the game for Marquisha Davis. 9-point game right now. 35.4 to go. Just want to get good shots, right? You don't want any turnovers. You don't want to take any bad shots going into halftime. I mean, going into the fourth quarter, rather. Brianna Stewart has really been pacing the team. She's got about, I would say, 24 points in this game. Brianna Stewart, 25 and 10. And Vandersloot has been doing a good job because if you're just tuning in, Sabrina Ionescu has been out. So Vandersloot doing her normal thing when it comes to the assists and rebounding, 10 points as well. And Betnaja, Lainey Hamilton is also out. So a little bit of scoring is out for the Liberty, but has not really been a problem in this game. Has not been a problem. They're a veteran team. They're a team that knows how to, do the next person up, next woman up philosophy. Sabali is playing well, 19 points, averaging 20 on the season. So she's been balling. 20 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, 7 assists a game, right? For a 6'4" player, just doing a little bit of everything. So you got to really appreciate what she brings to the table. Playing against her sister here, that's always a cool thing to play against your sibling, right? It's always a cool thing to play against your sibling. And right now, Dallas is in excellent position. They're keeping this under double figures. And if they could come on a run, I think Rika Gubawale needs to get close to 30. I mean, she's probably got about what, 15 or 16. I will verify that. But yeah, it's just important to keep it close. She's got 17, right? But she's only taken 11 shots, which is fair. We all know she's a scorer, so she's gonna put them up. She's gonna hunt the shot. She's gonna get them up. But she yeah, it's good to see where she's rounding out her game a little bit. Averaging about 5 assists, a little over, yeah, 5 assists. Sorry, averaging 5 assists a game this season. So she's doing a little bit of everything. Let me know in the chat where you're from, where you're watching from, what your thoughts are on the season. Did you have any thoughts on the Olympics or anything like that? Who do you like this season? Who do you think is going to win the title? Feel free to subscribe and check out some of the other videos as well if you're watching in the chat. And let me know any questions you may have. It's been a solid game so far. Let me check in on some of the other games around the W before this is going into the fourth quarter. Seattle's playing well. Seattle's a solid team, right? Neko Ogumike, one of the best players. Usually doesn't play Olympics. Jewel Lloyd came off the Olympic run. Jewel Lloyd being typical Jewel Lloyd this year, averaging 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, a little over a steal a night. Neko Yumike, the former MVP, 17, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals a night. The Stanford player. I don't know if her sister is still playing in the league. Her sister, Chene Ogumike, I don't know if she retired or. Yeah, she's not playing in the W this year, but listen, this is what we're saying. Keeping this close. This game is getting tight. This game is getting tight. 6-point game. Jonquel Jones makes the layup. She gets the offensive rebound off the Breanna Stewart miss. Breanna Stewart with a defensive rebound. Courtney Vandersloot. I guess she had some type of runner or like some runner type shot. And now the lead is back up to double figs. Jonquel Jones with the 3 ball. Sabalu with the turnover right there. Oof, not a great turnover as in Liberty are kind of making a run here. Trying to keep this thing close, but has not been that easy for the for Dallas. They started really making it close, but New York is really tough. Natasha Howard's coming in for Sabali. Probably sit her for 2 minutes. Let her get a breather. Let her go the last 5 minutes of the game. Put her, Howard, Rika Gubawale, Sygrist. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go to work. Kennedy Burke makes another layup for the Liberty. So this is getting a little out of hand for the Dallas Wings. As it was mentioned before, they're a younger team, right? So you do want to make sure that you're learning how to finish games. You're not getting too far out of these games. Natasha Howard misses a free throw. Every point counts right now. This is a tough game against the toughest team in the league. You want to make sure you're making everything count. She missed both the free throws. That is tough. That is really tough. Started the quarter really well. Just not really in sync right now. Not really in sync. You might need to call Justin Timberlake or JC Chazé. Not in sync right now. But that's okay. I really think Arika Gubawala is going to need to go on a run, though. You could always knock down some threes and slow this lead down. Oh, Jonquel Jones, another free throw. Just staying consistent. Jonquel has how many points in this game? I would say 15. 17 points, 9 rebounds, and assists, 2 for 5 from 3. Always good when your 6'6" player is hitting threes. Always good when your 6'6" player is hitting threes. Jonquel Jones with a defensive rebound. 15-point game. At the 5-minute mark, I think we probably want to get Sabali back in this game. And I think they run some plays for Arika Gubawale. Let her get some 3 balls up. See if she can go on a little bit of run, get a little Get a little rhythm going. You know, the last 2 minutes of this game have just not gone well for Dallas. But New York being a veteran team, just a little too tough. If they get to the 95 range, there's no coming back. There's no coming back in this game. They got too much firepower, and you got to think Betnijah, Laney Hamilton is not playing in this game. Uh, who else is not playing in this game? Sabrina Ionescu. If you're just tuning in, Sabrina is not playing in this game. Betnijah Laney, I believe, has a knee issue, and Sabrina has a neck injury that she's nursing right now. But I don't think it's super serious. I think she would be back in the next few games or so. But better to take precaution now, right? If you could take precaution, take precaution. They're handling the games pretty well. Um, Dallas is not one of the tougher teams in the league this season, even though they have a lot of ability. They have a lot of good players, just still trying to find their rhythm, still trying to find their flow. Turnover by the New York Liberty. You want to get down and get a score out of this. Keep this game close. Just chip away, chip away, chip away. Natasha Howard misses. Jonquel Jones with the rebound. I think she's at a double double right now, having a good game. Jonquel Jones, um, multi-time All Star, MVP. Right, came here from Connecticut to try to see if she can get something done. Yeah, it's been a good game. Let me check in, see what's going on um around the W. So right now you have Connecticut up on the Sparks. Sparks, another team that's been struggling. Brianna Jones, 13, 6 rebounds for Connecticut. Um, Azura Stevens with 14 and 6 for LA Sparks. Not super familiar with her. I know that um, Darica Hamby has been playing really well this season for Los Angeles. Normally known as more of a defensive player, but has really come into her own, averaging over 18 points a game. Seattle is up 70-66 on the Storm. Mecca Ogumike with 22 points, 6 rebounds. Ariel Atkins, the 5'10 guard, she has 25 points. So, timeout right now. I think, since you're taking this timeout right now, you could probably bring Sabali. You probably bring her back in the game. Probably bring her back in the game. See if her and Agumba Wale can go on a run, and Cygress make a little run here, get some threes going. You want to chip into this lead. You want to see if you can at least get this down to 10 and then work from there. Your goal is to try to, even if you don't win this game, get within single digits. But the New York Liberty, you know, they're they're trying to show how dominant they are. the best team in the league, even though they're missing a few of their best players. It hasn't really mattered, right? You got two All Stars out, but you still got what, three All Stars in. So Vandersloot misses the first free throw. I don't know why it says offensive rebound right there. I don't know what it means by that. Vandersloot, I believe, made the second free throw. Yeah. So 16-point game. Natasha Howard misses the jumper, I believe. Yeah, she misses the 14-foot jumper. Kennedy Burke with the defensive rebound. She's playing well this game. I like how she's stepping up. Kennedy Burke has 11 points, 2 rebounds. So stepping up in the place of Sabrina Ionescu, who's out. Solidly makes the layup off the Vandersloot assist. Trying to keep pace with his sister here. Jonquel Jones with the defensive rebound. Kayla Thornton with the miss. Defensive rebound by the Wings. The Wings really need to go on a run here. 18-point game. 4 minutes to go. I think Sabali needs to come back in the game if she's not already in the game. Vandersloot commits the foul. You want to knock down both free throws here, right? There's under 5 to go in the game. You want to keep this as close as possible. Anybody who's in the chat, feel free to let me know what's up. I'm checking it. Riga Gubawala misses. Kehlani Brown with the offensive rebound. Natasha Howard misses. Kayla Thornton with the defensive rebound. They just have been kind of cold the last few minutes for Dallas, but New York's been pretty solid all game. You know, they may get to like the 93, 95 point range, and there's no catching them if they're getting to 95 with some of their best players. A few of their best players missing. It's going to be tough to overcome that hole right there. Sorry. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, 18-point game, New York Liberty up, a little over 4 to go. Jonquel Jones with the shooting foul. Kehlani Brown misses the first free throw. It's kind of been, it seems like there's like a lid on the basket right now for Dallas. Just nothing has been going in the last, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. They started the quarter pretty well, and since then it's just been rough. But Kehlani Brown makes a couple free throws. Oh, well, she made the second free throw. 17-point game, but might be too little too late at this point. Sabali with the offensive rebound. It's always good to get those offensive rebounds and throw them out for threes. Those are they always say that's the best 3-point shot. If you watch, if you're on these lives, a lot of times I always talk about that. Yeah, it's been oh, JC Sheldon with the 3. That's what you need. You need as many threes as possible. New York calls the timeout. It's just been they've been ice cold. They've been ice cold, has been Dallas, but they're staying within it, you know. New York has really had control of this game. Breanna Stewart playing really well. Just doing what she does. 26 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Courtney Vandersloot, a double-double as well. 13 and 10. 10 assists, 6 rebounds. Jonquel Jones, another double double with 19 points, 12 rebounds. And Kennedy Burke has really stepped up in the place of Sabrina Ionescu, 11 points, 2 boards. And Rico Gubawale, just, I don't know, not really as aggressive as I would expect in a game like this. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. So playing well, but not as aggressive shooting the ball as I would expect. Sabali has 24, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Liberty taking a timeout, just to stop the bleeding a little bit. But you know, unless a Rika Gubawale goes on a crazy run, it's gonna be tough to come back in this one. Especially if the New York Liberty get over like 90 points. So if they're getting to like 92 points, 95 points, which I don't think they're getting to 95, but they're touching 90s, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. Dallas just hasn't really shown the ability to, get over the hump at this point in the season, but they're a young team, so there's still time to improve and get better. All right. Action started back again. Kennedy Burke. Sabali misses a shot. Yeah, you need her to be aggressive. I don't mind any misses from her right now. She's got to stay aggressive. She's got 24 points. She's pacing them. One of the best players in the game. Do what you do. Do what you do. Kayla Thornton with a defensive rebound, 14-point game. Natasha Howard misses. Listen, honestly, you want to get good shots, but right now, if you're not getting layups, just get quality threes. Get quality threes. You know what I mean? Like if you're not really a 3-point shooter, just make the best pass to the 3-point shooter or get to the rim. At least if you're getting to the rim, you're putting yourself in position to get to the free throw line and stop the clock. All right? If you're stopping the clock, getting points, getting layups, or hitting threes, you're in the best position. Jonquel Jones makes a 18-footer. I believe she's up to 21 points in this game now. Double double for her. Vandersloot. Vandersloot probably has 11 assists in this game. Double double for her as well. Anybody who's just tuning in, Sabrina Ionescu is out for this game with a neck injury, but they have really had no real issues. No real issues with Dallas, as Dallas is a team that's still finding their way, right? 6-20 record, still working on their specifics. They're just a young team trying to figure it out. Offensive rebound by Dallas. If you want to throw that out for three, I would suggest that be a good idea. Uzin is coming in for JC Sheldon. Sheldon has played like that floor game, it seems to me. Respect. Respect for sure. Natasha Howard makes the free throw, right? You want to be making points while you're stopping the clock. It's always good. Stay aggressive going to to the basket, which I like for Natasha Howard. I would like to see the Arika Gubawale shoot some threes. I don't know why she's been so quiet, right? Not even shooting the ball. Sigris enters the game. I think she probably could have entered like faster. Great, right? Offensive rebound by the New York Liberty. Kaylani Brown with the foul. Great offensive rebound by Sabali. Um, been playing well, been making good plays, playing solid basketball this game. So uh she's going to definitely going to speak to her sister after this game about it over dinner. Maybe she should buy the dinner since since it looks like New York is going to win. She makes the second free throw. Courtney Vandersloot steals the ball and hits the jumper. Yeah, if New York is getting to like 95 points, this is just night night. I think it might be night night at this point anyway. Um, New York is they're just tough and they're a well-oiled machine, right? Even without Sabrina Ionescu, even without Betnijah Laney, their team is just making moves right now. They're trying to show that they are in contention for that title. I don't know if anybody thinks they are the best team in the league. Arguably are. Them in Las Vegas. That would be a sick WNBA finals. Um, two teams with stacked lineups. Two teams. I mean, Las Vegas just has so much experience, though. You know what I mean? Like they've won multiple titles in the past 5 years. They've won two, so 20-point game. I think New York Liberty just showed who they are, and I would have liked to see Arika score a little bit more, and I would have liked to see her getting a little bit more touches, you know. I would have liked to see her getting a little bit more touches. I know she probably wanted to be on that Olympic team, probably could have been on that Olympic team just to be aggressive and show that she's definitely one of the best players in the league. She is one of the best players in the league, averaging um, 22 points a game and 5 assists. So she paced the Dallas Wings on a nightly basis. And anybody who is in the chat or wants to ask any questions, I'm checking the chat. This is Dunamis Ball, so feel free to like, subscribe. Always doing videos, um, doing a lot of shorts on a daily basis. Trying to be consistent with the shorts. And Lopez Senecal enters the game. Maybe her and as well as Suarez might get some minutes, 20-point game. So Jaylen Brown also comes in for Arika Ogubawale. Not to be confused with Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown from the Celtics, as we know, coming off Eastern Conference Finals MVP, coming off Finals MVP and an NBA title. Jaylen Brown, he got that big contract and he did what he had to do. Sigrist, I would have liked to see her shoot a little bit more threes, but she swaps out both of her free throws. If anybody remembers how much of a scorer she was at Villanova, so the quality of players is definitely there for Dallas. Just learning to Jokic with the offensive rebound, just learning to put everything together. It's a process. It's not a one time thing. It's not a one day thing. Under a minute to go, 18-point game. Takeaways from this game so far. Courtney Vandersloot stepped up. Kennedy Burke stepped up for New York Liberty. Um, Breonna Stewart and Jonquel Jones just doing what they do. Former MVPs do what, you know, former MVPs do. This gets to 95 points, which it may. 92 right there. New York Liberty will cook, slice, and glaze this thing. Dallas, you definitely don't want to lose by 20. You want to keep this under double figures, but it is what it is. Senegal misses. Sabale with the defensive rebound. She is another one who stepped up in this game for the New York Liberty, um, playing well against her sister. Her sister Satu has 24 points. About let's see, what Satu has. 24 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, averaging 20 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists on the season. Natasha Howard, let's see what she's averaging: 16, 7, and 3. And Arika Gubawale wasn't as aggressive as I would thought, but it's all right. It's all right. Can't be mad. Right? Sigris makes another 3. She's averaging about 14, just under 15 points a game for the season. So it's like, for me, why are we not running a lot more plays to get her open? Right? She's a scorer. She could shoot the ball, shoot the 3. Why not get her going? Why not run some plays to get run more plays to get, and that's not criticizing the coach, but I'm just thinking you run more plays for Arika Gubawale to get some threes. I mean, she did shoot 7 threes, but still would like to see her more aggressive. You're going down shooting, you're going down fighting, 20-point game against the best team in the league. I feel like the fourth quarter, the game kind of got away from them. To start the fourth quarter, they cut the lead down to single digits. It was a 6-point game, right? So 6-point game against the best team in the league, you can't let up. You can't let up. Like, you don't want to trade baskets with the best team, and you want to get stops, right? And I feel like they got a little cold. But, like, if you're cold, you want to stay aggressive going to the rim. You want to stay aggressive going to the rim. Just see the ball going a few times. And especially when they got down in the fourth quarter, stay aggressive going to the basket. Either get layups, get fouled, and you're stopping the clock and scoring points when you're getting fouled, or you're setting up plays for threes. You know what I mean? You got Sigris, you got Arika Gubawale. You know what I mean? You got Sabali. She had 5 threes in this game, right? So why are we not Sheldon, right? Why are we not, you know what I mean? Why are we not being more aggressive with that 3-point line? Kick Shins, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, game just ended. But good win for New York. The best team in the league, kind of proved who they are, proved what they could really do. If anybody came late or anything, Sabrina Ionescu was out this game with a neck injury. Betnijah Laney Hamilton was also out with a knee injury. So, New York was a little bit shorthanded, but Kennedy Burke stepped up. She had 13. Courtney Vandersloot, 15 and 11, played a great game, great floor game. Sabali stepped up against her sister, did a lot of the little things: 5 boards, 5 points, just playing good basketball. Jonquel Jones doing what she does, former MVP. Breonna Stewart, former MVP. Kayla Thornton doing what she does with 5 boards. And Dallas, yeah. I mean, I would have liked to see Arika Gubawale a little bit more aggressive, probably getting closer to 20 shots. Yeah, considering that's what she does. She's a score, shooter, shoot, as they say. So, you kind of want to do it that way, but it is what it is. Good game. good run. God bless in Jesus' name and wishing all of you well. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe for more and check out some of the shorts. Try to come back on another day and kick it with y'all. Stay blessed. God bless in Jesus' name. Amen. Kick Shins. Have a great night as well.